Welcome back to my channel, guys. Time for another anime first impression video. I'm trying my best to finish all these first impressions this week, but we'll see. I might have to bleed into next week, but there's a lot of series that I still want to watch and give my first impressions to. For sure, the live video will be moved to another date, just because I want Arceus and his girlfriend Brittany, both of them, to be part of it. So, if you're looking for when that's going to be, probably on the 29th or 30th of April. But don't quote me on that because I still have to verify with them and make sure one of those 2 days works. So, for now, we're going to be talking about Classic Stars, which is a series airing on Crunchyroll. Now, time of recording, there is 2 episodes out. I only watched the first episode. This one is genre-wise for those that want to watch only genre to see what it is before you watch the whole video. It is music and drama. High school. Those are the three main genres of this series. So yeah, that's kind of what you should be expecting from this series. Now, before anything, guys, if you haven't done so by now, make sure you do subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. You guys can follow me on social media by checking the description below. Also, guys, if you want to further see more of these videos, do let me know what other video that I haven't posted yet that you want to see, because we're coming close to the end of them. I might skip a few here and there, and I would hate to miss one of the ones that you guys want me to react to. So there's that. Okay, let's talk about Classic Stars. So this is a series that usually when I make a video, they always correct me in the comment sections, like, oh, these were actually an actual band, so on and so forth. I did a little bit of search, not so much because I don't want spoilers or anything like that. But from what I understand, it is a mixed media project, which it's created by an actual record company called King Records, Unison and Broccoli, um, that apparently became a thing back in 2018. The anime itself is a production of Platinum Vision, which obviously premiered in this year. Now, Platinum Vision is a Japanese animation studio, that does kind of a musical start. If you actually do a little bit of research on the people that do the voices of the four main actors, one of them is has kind of been in popular stuff like, I believe in Gundam and Ensemble Stars and Jujutsu Kaisen, but the other ones, they're not really that popular. Like, there's not a lot of stuff behind them. I think one of them was in Yu-Gi-Oh and the anime Orange, but most of them are kind of like in their own thing. Now there is um, other actors that come into play after the ones that we have, but I haven't really done a lot of research on them. There's not a lot of information, so if you do know, let me know in the comment section below. Now, classic stars again follows Japanese music, but the musicians are named after classical musicians of history. The four main ones is Beethoven, who is the new main character in the series, Mozart, Chopin, and a Liszt, which are four of the main ones. I know music from all first three. Liszt is the only one that I was like, I don't remember knowing a lot of music of his, to be honest. And honestly, I probably do know some of his music because a lot of people say, "Well, I don't know Mozart," but you know Mozart. Like, Mozart's everywhere. Even nowadays, you'll hear parts of his music or very popular parts of his music somewhere in a movie or something like that. So the story itself follows this boy who is a boxer. He's going to a new school, and for the first half of the episode, he essentially is lost. He's new to the school. He kind of was like recruited for the school, and he's looking for the sports part of the school. In losing himself and finding himself, he does bump into these other three characters who are part of the band, Mozart, Chopin, and Liszt, and they have these names. They were placed to them by their teacher. Now, he shows up in the sports wing and ends up being that there's no trace of him. There is nothing to show that he's being transferred to that school. And bummed about it, he leaves and he bumps into a teacher who happens to be looking for him. And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm the one that transferred you." And he's like, "Why don't show up in the transfer papers?" He's like, "Well, yeah, you're in the wrong wing." So he takes him to the music wing, and he basically wants him to be a musician. He gave them the name Beethoven, and they explain the whole like they use classical names, so on and so forth. And we get a little bit of background story of why he's there. He's a ex boxer who basically got not released, but hasn't really boxed much because of an eye injury. And because of this eye injury, he hasn't really been able to fulfill the dream that he has in boxing. And he thought that he was going to come to the school and fulfill that dream, so on and so forth. And they're like, "No, you're here to essentially be part of this band." Now the band members, all of them are really iffy, I guess you can say, of the fact that they're bringing someone new like him to join the band and be part of the band. And who is he? Like, we don't even know who he is. And um is he even going to be a good addition to our band, or is he just going to pull us down, so on and so forth. So um what ends up happening is he kind of like confronts them, like they butt heads, especially him and Mozart, the other guy who is, I guess, at the moment, like the leader of the group. And he tells him, "Well, let's get in the ring, and I will defeat you in your own thing." And they go down to like the basement, I guess, or wherever it is, and like that is where it goes from like realistic type of music band stuff to like weird what's going on. He has superpowers, he's showing his aura type of thing, and he starts singing. He gives a song about how he won't be defeated and so on and so forth, and he does really well. Everyone's in awe with him. Well, the episode ends with essentially him declaring that he's not going to be part of it, leave him alone, and that's it. um Obviously the series is going to continue probably with him joining, and then them probably having some rivalries or whatever, and eventually being able to um, defeat or whatever they have to do the other groups. But I don't think it's going to be a lot of boxing, to be honest. Like, there is no tag to sports this one, so I think it's going to be mainly music for the most part. um I don't see it being passive what it is now, mainly music. In the beginning of the episode, there was another song that I didn't even mention. And I don't really know who those people were. I think it's the same people, but they were kind of covered, so we didn't really see their faces. So yeah, it's very much surrounded around music, and it's contemporary pop music, even though they have classical musicians' names. So, yeah, that in a nutshell is Classic Stars. If you guys want to watch it, it is on Crunchyroll, so go check it out. Give some love to my channel by commenting, liking, and sharing. Thank you guys so much for all those that are subscribing. I just need 4 more people to subscribe to reach my next little milestone here. So, thank you again for the love and support. And like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.